Now I'm going to discuss what it's like living on your Pluto ascendant line. You know, one really interesting thing about astrology is that I really believe it is a living, breathing thing that you are interacting with. For example, the way that things are discovered at the exact same time as a historical event that pertains to it, you know? Um, and I feel that really, I've noticed that consistently in life. Like, I study astrology incessantly, it's my passion. And even then, I will only discover something about my own chart when, like, something in the universe allows me to recognize it. Like, I can't see it before I've completed enough or I've learned enough of my lessons, or like when it's just time for me to acknowledge and recognize that thing. So I literally learned about astrocartography like years ago. And I looked at my chart and I was like, I just didn't think much of it. I just didn't pay attention to it. And years have passed and I've had many, many more plutonic experiences. And now it's like, okay, I finally revisited astrocartography and I realized I've gained enough from living under this Pluto ascendant line, and I'm actually about to move. But it's like something with the timing and the universe was like, okay, now you've had enough. Now you can leave. But living under my Pluto ascendant line, wow. I've been born and raised here, by the way, so it's been the majority of my life. While I have lived in other places as well, the vast majority of my life I've been living under this Pluto ascendant line. And like, I've had a chip on my shoulder that for some reason I feel like people are scared of me. I don't know what it is. I'm 6 feet tall. I am autistic. Like, there's a lot of things about me that I don't play by everyone else's rules, and that's fine. But like, I'm not a mean person. I in general just like care about people, and like I want well for like everyone. And so that's been one interesting thing because it is on my ascendant. It just seems like I come with like a force. Like, when I walk into a restaurant, it's like everyone's like, I'm like, cool, hey guys. You know, so that's really part of it, is it just feels like I carry this force that can feel really, really heavy at times. And of course, it's Pluto, so it's supposed to transform you. And when I tell you that I've gone through a lot of transformations while living here, I'm 28 years old. If you knew me a decade ago, I can literally say that I've gone through like 4 massive ego deaths since then, and now I feel like an old ass soul that has almost a difficult time relating to people because I have drudged up so much shit from my psyche and my subconscious and alchemized it and worked it out. Like, it's a good thing. Like, I'm really proud of the person that I am, and I'm thankful to Pluto. Pluto, I just want to let you know I'm actually thankful to you, even though you get so much hate. I am thankful, but it doesn't come easily. And also Pluto being about power, like, it's almost crazy to me because I am like a late bloomer in the sense of like knowing my power and like knowing literally like what I'm capable of as a human being, as a creator. And that has come by way of giving my power away, like throughout my entire life. I've just attracted people who want to control me and who want to tell me how to live my life, and power dynamics, toxic shit. Like, my father is the first one, and so that was the formative years of my life. My dad is like a narcissist. So it's just interesting how much I've had to have this ongoing relationship with what my power means while living here. And Pluto can be a bit isolating too, because it feels like when you're just naturally going through such deep alchemizing processes, that's best done in solitude. You know, that's not like the times of your life that you're like just living your best life. And like, I've had some seasons that have been a lot lighter and really fun, but even then it's like, yeah, if you just knew me 10 years ago, you can see that I've had this phase, then this phase, then this phase, then this phase, then this phase. And it's just been a lot. It's been a whole lot. I don't want to share too much personal information, but I really also do want to emphasize that, like, I'm so proud of who I am now. Like, it is effective. It's not for the weak of heart, but like, if you have some toxic patterns and behaviors, if you have karma, if you have, if you just have that Pluto stuff that you need to work out, revolving around power and control, like, then it'll be a good place for you. And don't get me wrong too, there have been times when I have been the one being the manipulator. And that's an interesting thing to wear. Like, get to know your shadow side, get to know what you're capable of on the dark side as well. Like, there's definitely been like relationships like that where I'm the one like seeking to be in control. So it's been an interplay of that, no doubt. Like, hey, Pluto, just Pluto being Pluto. Yeah, that's my experience living on Pluto Ascendant. I hope this serves someone in some way. If you have questions, let me know. Yeah, have a good one.